sales. Well, I'm going to tell you right now that you're about to get not just a puff of wind, but a downright gale that's going to speed up your sailboats, get you across the shore like a speedboat. We have coming to you today a very special speaker, a delightful woman, coming to us all the way from Pasadena, California. Now her publicist, because this woman is modest, flamboyantly modest, gave me a one-sentence introduction for this remarkable woman who has a name that makes you feel all warm and cuddly. Mother Love. I'm just saying that, Mother Love. I mean, what makes you feel good? Mother Love. I first saw Mother Love on television in her role as co-host for D-Life, was mentioned earlier today. It is a weekly television show on CNBC dedicated to diabetes, dedicated in instruction to educate and inspire. But I have since learned that her remarkable career stretches several decades and includes great success as a syndicated talk show host. Not only that, and she's been very well known in Cleveland and in Southern California and LA. Very successful. She's also an actress and has made guest appearances in a number of shows, among them Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Married with Children, The Huge Leagues, Montel Williams, and Hollywood Squares. And I want to know if she's a right corner. Not only that, she's made it to the big screen, been on movies. Among them are Mr. Nanny and Volcano. And as if that's not enough, Mother Love is the author of 2 advice books. One is Listen Up, Girlfriends, St. Martin's Press, and one, I just love this title, Forgive and Forget. Never underestimate the power of forgiveness, from HarperCollins. But I think if you're going to ask her what her 2 favorite accomplishments are, has been as wife to Kennedy Rogers and mom to son Jamal. Ladies and gentlemen, please listen up, girlfriends and guy friends, to TV and radio personality, author, motivational speaker, wife, and mom, the even more fabulous Mother Love.
Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? Okay, I can't do the podium thing. I'm just a regular, person out here to do the thing. I'm here to talk to you all about diabetes. How many of you, by a show of hands, has or knows somebody who has diabetes? Woo! Lord have mercy. See, this is what I'm talking about. Me too. Me too. I have type 2 diabetes. I've had diabetes since 1990, and I want to tell you this. I have diabetes. Diabetes does not have me. Does not have me. I have it, and I was concerned about it because diabetes runs so rampant in my community, in the African American community, and it runs even more rampant in my family. My mother had type 2 diabetes, and we had every one of them. You know there are 3 types of diabetes, right? Type 1, where your pancreas doesn't work at all and you have to inject with insulin. Type 2 that you usually get when they said, I would be older, much older than I am now. And it didn't happen that way. It happened in 1990 when I thought I was fly, 38, Miss Fine Thing, walking around LA, making movies, doing TV. Hey, boo, let me get, oh, my little, hey, y'all got, yes, And I'm trying to figure out how come I'm throwing up all the time. I can't keep food down. My skin is itchy. And I'm a pretty happy-go-lucky kind of person. Kind of cute and attractive. I'm pretty easy on the eyes. Don't you think? I'm wondering how come I got a bad attitude. Walking around, people that, what you doing to me for? I ain't got time for all of that. I didn't know, and I knew what the symptoms were because it runs so rampant in my family. When I say we have all the diabetes, my youngest sister was diagnosed with type 2 in the early 70s. My oldest sister had gestational diabetes. My mother had type 2 diabetes. So you pick a diabetes. You got diabetes here, diabetes there, diabetes there, diabetes. Everybody got diabetes. And in our community, what do we refer to it as? A little sugar. Oh, baby, don't worry about Big Mama. Go and give me a piece of sweet potato pie. Mama, you got diabetes? No, it's just a little sugar. Mama, you shouldn't be eating that plate of chicken. Oh, baby, it's Thanksgiving. Tell your brother come in here and clean me 50 pounds of chitlins. For you all that don't know what a chitlin is, and it's actually a chitterling, but if you don't, it just doesn't sound right, now does it? It's not, it is a chitterling. And a chitterling is a hog intestine. That they have hog maws, and I still ain't figured out what the heck a hog maw is. I don't know if it's the mom of the hog, of the chicken, or and they would cook chitterlings and hog. Just the smell of them made me not want to eat them. And they're sitting up here eating a whole plate of them, and it turns to nothing but fat. Oh, baby, it's just a little sugar. Give Big Mama some apple. Give me some hot sauce with my chicken. I don't think I want that. And I'm thinking, I'm going to dodge that. I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to be sick like them. I'm not going to, that's not going to be my lifestyle. You know, if you don't change, and you don't change what you do and how you think in your relationship with food, we are going to keep dropping dead from heart attacks. We're going to keep having strokes. Massive strokes. We're going to lose our lower limbs. And I don't know about you all, but I'm just a little too fabulous to be missing a body part. There's too many things I want to see to come down with diabetic retinopathy. I have watched this ugly, insidious disease destroy half of my family. I'm not talking about they were sick. I'm talking about they're dead. They're gone. I am standing here an orphan. My father dropped dead at 31 years old. My brother at 39. My sister at 51. My mother at 59. At 47 years old, they cut my baby sister's leg off. They want to cut her other leg off. She's had stents put in her heart. She's lost sight in one eye. I'm like, and she will not comply with her diabetes. She will not monitor her blood sugar. She will not stop smoking. So you know what I told her? I will not fly to Cleveland again and watch you die. If you have a death wish, listen, that's going to be your choice. But my wish, I have a life wish. I wish to live. I'm someone's grandmother. Aren't I fabulous? I'm the Awa. I have 2 grandchildren. And I want to see them, they're small. I have a 5-year-old grandson and an 8-month-old granddaughter. I want to see them grow up. I wanted to see my son grow up. He's our son. I'm always saying my son. Our son is getting married next Saturday. I wanted to, yeah, I'm glad he's gone, Lord have mercy. When I came down with diabetes, I was like, okay, now, I have this disease, let me explain it to you. I'm going to have to eat different. I'm going to have to cook different. We have to have a different relationship with food. Well, what does that mean? So we're going to have to eat different. That mean no more barbecue? Yeah, for the most part. What else does that mean? We have to eat a lot more fruits and vegetables. And my husband said, listen, son, your mother's not a short order cook. Whatever she eats, we're going to eat. And I throw down. I'm dangerous with some twigs, sprigs, sprouts, and leaves, y'all. I'm dangerous. I'm telling you, I can make broccoli and cauliflower and cabbage and stuff look like a just fit for a king and be like, give me some more of that. He was like, well, Mom, I don't think that's fair. You have diabetes. I don't have diabetes. And what we have to understand and accept is in the family. We have to embrace the person in the family that has diabetes. You can't just manage this disease by yourself. You know how you sit up and you go, oh, I think my blood sugar is 98. Did you test your blood sugar? No, I know I had sugar a long time. I know my blood sugar 98. Let me test your blood sugar. When's the last time you ate? Oh, about an hour ago. What you eat? A donut. Let me test your blood sugar. No, it's about 98, mother love. I know it's about 98. Let me test your blood sugar. Give me your meter. Come on. Oh, meter. I should have a meter. Yes, you should. This is a disease that you have to manage on a daily basis, almost on an hour by hour, meal by meal basis. Took the lady's blood sugar, 248. I said, you can't guess at your blood sugar. You have to know what your blood sugars are. You need to know what food is doing to your body. And I was sitting up watching my son, sitting at the table. He will pile food up on his plate like this. He doesn't anymore. Because I'm like, I'm not feeding you like that. That's costing me a lot of money when you start eating smaller meals. Trust me, your grocery bill does go down. Truly. And then I stopped eating meat. I stopped eating red meat. I stopped eating pork. Well, I stopped eating red meat a long time ago. You know how you promise God? How many of y'all believe in God? Okay? You know how we get to a point in our life when we start bartering with God. Well, Lord, if you let me do so and so and such and such, I'm going to do so and so and such. And God going, yeah, you're right, And you're bartering back and forth. Well, when I was bartering, I was eating a porterhouse steak, baked potato salad, drenched in all kind of deep dressing, mushrooms and onions colored on it. It was called BAM! Sat up, chewed that steak up and couldn't get it through my system. Had to go to the emergency room. I'm up on the table going, this is way too much information, but I'm just making a point. I'm like, Lord, if you get me off of this table, you will never have to worry about me eating red meat again. Okay, I got off the table, everything was cool. I gave up red meat. I didn't realize I had to give up onion soup, French onion soup, because it has a beef base. Had to give up Oreo cookies because they was made with beef fat. Had to give up Jell-O. Jell-O was like eating air. But I had to give up eating Jell-O because Jell-O, some of you going, why you had to give up Jell-O? I like that. You might not want to hear this, but Jell-O, what makes it gel is the gel that comes from bovine schools. And that's the only place you can get it from, so they tell me. It could be something new now, some kind of chemical thing. But I stopped eating it then to get my system together. So I am still a work in progress, you know, and I made changes along the way. I used to smoke cigarettes, drink with both hands. You can invite no one else to the party because I'm coming to eat up all your food and drink up all your liquor. What? Free food? Oh, follow the fat ride to the buffet. You see, I work in Hollywood, you know, where they don't want to, they eat a lot, but then they eat and they throw up, and they do it on purpose. Trust me, if I'm eating and I'm throwing up, I'm sick, call somebody. I'm sick of watching these little bitty, teeny tiny one bone women, which is another thing that's bad nutrition, because Hollywood tells these young women they should be this bony. That's just insane. We gotta have some meat on our bones. We gotta have some kind of muscle to make our bodies work. So I'm the one. Call me. I'm coming to the buffet. I'm eating up all the food. They got hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of food. I'm taking my big purse so we can take some of it. See, those who are laughing, they got a big purse that they you know about the big pocket. Honey, put this in your box. We're gonna take that. Just take that with us. Come on, let's take that. We got food for a week. And this is how I was eating. This was my lifestyle. I'm eating, I'm drinking, I'm sitting up, riding the car. The limo driver come and pick me up. They got food and booze in the back of the car. We drinking up the dick in the back of the limo. So by the time I get there, well, I wouldn't be drunk because when I get on stage, I'd be like real nervous, so I couldn't, you know. But here I am in this sedentary, not moving lifestyle because I'm the fabulous mother love. Okay? I get to do this. I make my living being a fat broad. Come here. Got big old fat arms hanging out, all meat hanging all over. Come on, baby. Come on, our mother love. Come on over here, baby. Take what you need. Listen, I'm gonna get on it here. Come on, hold on. Come on, get. I got butt so big. I'm telling you, my behind is so wide. I think somebody following behind me. What the heck? You know that? And it's the rest of me coming. And I'm telling you, I know every fat joke in the book. I used to do stand-up comedy for a lot of years. And so I would be the only woman out there. So the guys are coming out, you know, and they want to tell the fat jokes on the fat chick. Come on with it. You got it. Come on with it. Oh, mother love, you so big. If you put on yellow, people gonna go, taxi! I'm like, yep, I'm so big, I need a boomerang to throw around my waist to put my belt on. I was so big that if I had a bent over and grabbed my ankles, you know the difference between a big fat person and a heavy person and a plus size person? Big fat people couldn't do this, and I would bend over and grab my ankles like this. And I would tell them if I was a big fat person, and I bent over and grabbed my ankles like this, my butt would slide up at the back of my neck. The whole section out. Oh, y'all be done. I knew them all. I was sister two booty, sister full bosom. My bosoms were so big, I could put $50 worth of change in them and you couldn't hear. I'm telling you. I was so big, I would tell my husband, wait a minute, you have to make love to me on this side, because this side is... Hoist the microphone up there. And God bless him, he has loved me big or small, short or tall, thick or thin. It didn't matter what kind of skin I was in. He said, I love my mother now. Love now and then. We have been together 34 years. And you know, that's a miracle in Hollywood. That's a miracle in America. And he kind of went along with the lifestyle, baby, whatever you want to do, because, you know, he loved me. You know, how you make it, baby, I love you. You want to make a cake. And then he turned into the cookie monster, because I can cook. I throw down. I don't just cook. I throw, not throw down, I throw down. And it's a big difference between cooking, throwing down, and throw down. I can get in the kitchen in 30 minutes. I can fix a meal for everybody in here, have you sitting down from raw to done in 30 minutes, and don't microwave anything.